Shitty, it ain't no fun, no, but ain't no fun without a little bit of cancer.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back here.
The fucking best boys ever.
Two of the greatest guys in at least in this basement.
Welcome to That Rules.
Hey, welcome
That's
to
the name
Rules.
of the podcast. If you're a new listener that we got from Cross and Broad Video playing pickleball, welcome.
Yep, this is exactly what
Stick
it's
with
like.
us, because it's just going to get better from here.
And we only play pickleball on the podcast. We never talk or do anything besides play pickleball. So this is a little bit of a departure from our normal
True,
pickleball.
we're usually just straight picking.
Yeah, straight pickings, easy
Pickling.
pickings. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is going to be an electric one. I feel great this morning.
I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. I
Yeah.
had 2 good shows last night. I'm heavily caffeinated. I've been traveling for the last 5 weeks straight. I
Yeah.
kind of want to murder somebody.
I hear you. I kind of want to murder you for traveling so much and recording at 9 o'clock in the morning.
This is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And sometimes that cookie is one of those ones you get on an airplane that's pretty good.
Biscoff ones, dude, they fucking rip, dude.
They sell them at Costco now, and I don't think they would hit as good if you're not eating it at 30,000 feet. How
No,
high
I
do you
disagree.
fly? Is it 30,000 or 3,000?
I think it's 30.
30,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
140, 150.
Well, the private jets that I've been flying in, we fly like 3. We fly
I,
under the
I actually
radar.
bought those Biscoffs recently. Like, I bought a big pack of them. My wife publicly shamed me about
Ooh.
buying airport cookies.
Really? They're
in
so
front of
good,
her
though.
Yeah, they're delicious.
They're
especially
incredible.
With
I'm
like
pumped
tea.
too,
I
because
think
right
they're so
now,
goddamn good, dude.
right now is good cookie season. Everyone says that Christmas is cookie season. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, when cookie season is when those ginger snap things come out, the Halloween cookie.
Yeah, but those stink out loud.
No, they're great. You put them in a glass
First
of
of
milk
all-
and forget about them for 9
John,
minutes.
they're bad. Next
it.
topic.
Every season is cookie season if you're doing it right. I don't give a shit what season.
Sometimes you gotta
specifically.
give your
You can eat
teeth a
cookies
break.
year round. There's no.
You got to give your
seasonal-
teeth a break sometimes. When you're getting into the heavy sugar cookie season, like Christmas, I'll dive into some crystalline sugar cookies where they're like heavy sprinkle on top.
Yeah, you seem like that type of guy.
You just feel
go,
the cavities build.
Yeah, I just go traditional chalk chip. I don't really like to get into this like new progressive type cookie shit. I keep
I like
it
my
traditional
white
values.
American chocolate chip cookies.
No, I like my Indian
A little
American.
bit of black in
I like
them.
my British Indian colonized cookies. I like them and I eat them. And the whatever they're called, the biscotti ones, dude. I bought a whole pack in my apartment. Granted, I had 4 and then left the thing open. They got stale, but the 4 that I had were so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Off the ground. And
See,
also,
but I want to keep the sanctity of them in the air. You know what I mean?
Now,
They're
do you
my
think when they were on the ground, Matt, it made them taste better?
I think because I was more, yeah. Well, also I wasn't hungover from a fucking drinking at the airport thing. Also, if I'm elected president, I'm gonna make every airplane fly at 150 feet, and everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" nonstop. Just people like, "Fuck, fuck, fuck."
It's just that movie with Denzel Washington, Flight, where he has to barrel roll like over top of a field. It's that nonstop.
I'm just gonna have like 9/11 will just be crashing into like a 1-story McDonald's because it's gonna be so low.
Do you like flying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My ears pop and I get scared a little bit. There's always a small part of a flight where I am like, mine's gonna be the one to go down.
Ooh, buddy, try flying for 5 weeks straight. I've honestly had.
Did you ask me a question just to one up whatever my response
No,
was?
I'm weighing in on what you just said.
what it
before
sounded
we
like,
lose the
Matt.
subject.
It sounds like you took a segue to where you wanted to get to, dude. Don't drag me
All
along
right,
the
sorry.
way.
Go on. You fly once every 3 years. Let's hear about it.
Yeah. So when I fly, I have these cookies that are so good. I don't know if you guys heard about them.
He has
Thanks.
a neck pillow. It's pink. It's cute.
I need a neck pillow, dude. I end up just resting on a fat bitch that sits next to me every time I'm on a plane.
Ooh,
I also
I sat
have a-
next to a hefty lady and a stinky dude on a
Yeah.
flight last week home from Miami. That stunk.
Yeah, really?
Literally, it was bad. I got back there. I'm walking on the plane. I was the last row. So usually that's nice. I'm like, all right, I know where I'm going. It's going to be easy. There's going to be overhead storage. I get back there and there's a nice little lady sitting in the seat next to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. She's not like, it's perfect to sit next to a tiny petite lady because they don't take up a lot of room. They don't encroach on the armrest if
Yeah.
they're next to you.
You can follow them to the bathroom.
Which there's armrest etiquette that people need to learn. Yeah, you can follow them. You can look at them. When
I
they're
didn't say
sleeping.
you're going to do anything. I say when she gets up,
So,
you get up
He's
every
just
time.
saying you can.
So I sat
you
down
mimic her
next to her.
mannerisms so she starts to feel uncomfortable.
But I sat down next to her and I was like, I'm talking to her. She was very nice. And like, we're watching this lady struggle to get her bag in the overhead thing. And she goes, man, the inner flight attendant in me is just going nuts right now. I was like, oh, you're a flight attendant. Like, you're the perfect person to sit next to. You know all the etiquette.
Yeah.
Here, she was like, so flight attendants get to just fly standby all the time for free.
Yeah.
And she was on standby and was just sitting in that seat until whoever got there. Ended up being the tallest and stinkiest guy
Oh, no.
on earth, followed by a hefty lady that had stinky snacks that I couldn't read the label of because they were in another language.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got pinned between them on a flight home from Miami. That's why I bought essential oils. I told you to
Yeah,
roll
that's a
under
good
my
move.
nose now on flights.
You cannot out loud be like, you smell bad, but nothing can stop you from going, the whole flight like that.
Ooh, there were a
Ooh.
few. I hit the guy next to me. It was every time he moved, I think a little bit more stink leaked out of his clothing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he was just like harboring farts or what it was, but every time he would like shift, one would pop out. And at one point, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah.
But he had headphones on, so I was like, "Ooh, can I just keep saying whatever I want?"
Yeah, Fart Harbor.
Yeah, Fart Harbor.
Started
I
9/11. What?
You ever wear headphones at the gym and like take one ear off if you have to fart just in case? Because you don't know. Because have you ever had that situation where you fart with headphones?
No, I
Wow,
love
actually
embracing the ignorant bliss, and you just act like you didn't even hear it.
I
too.
get so self-conscious because I'm like, did that make a sound? I don't even know.
Oh wow, I never even thought about that. I rip farts nonstop,
Headphones
just
on?
at assumedly low volume, but I have no idea what they sound like.
Matt's dancing to Ice Spice and singing along and ripping toots.
Walking around my gym, reeking and not lifting that heavy.
I'll tell you what, the gym I used to go to, it's right by you. They positioned the stepper machines in the worst possible spot. It's right when you come out of both locker rooms.
Yeah.
And that everyone always would do those, I feel like, at the end of their workout. So you're getting like heavy sweat and just all the leftover farts from the workout. And you're elevated to everyone's nose level. Like your butthole is at everyone's nose level in that stepper.
Yeah.
I remember just letting them rip on there.
Yeah.
People just coming out like about to start their workout and they have to just taste whatever I ate the night before.
Yeah, true. I guess I never really thought about.
I feel like it comes with the territory of a gym though, because the amount of guys on protein shakes in that
That's-
place,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
dude, it
Yeah, you're
kills
not
you.
getting good farts. You're getting
No.
a lot of spinach farts, and they're healthy, but they are.
It
That's
was-
what's weird. The healthier you are, the worse your farts smell. I feel like.
That can be true, but a lot of times just eating a lot of protein is not that healthy. I mean, these guys at the gym are not only on excessive protein, but they're on growth hormones that are just shutting down their organs. So you're getting like protein failing organ farts,
Yeah,
which smell like cancer.
you're diagnosing like a failed liver.
Yeah.
just
off
pieces of
smell.
the liver coming out in the
Yeah.
farts.
It's like skydiving into a trash can.
There's got to be somebody out there that can diagnose cancer off of the smell of your fart.
Give it a try. I could probably let you know.
You'll probably let one rip at some point. You're
There's
known to
got to
fart
be
a few
someone
times, too.
somewhere who does that. Diagnose medical illnesses based on farts.
Let's see. Google it real quick. See if there's anyone that has ever diagnosed cancer off of a fart.
My mom usually does with my dad. When my dad farts in front of my mom, you would have thought that he was like, just told her that her mom's a cunt.
I'm just realizing as we say this is a Patrice O'Neill bit. He has a whole thing about. Oh no, that's where I think his wife diagnosed him diabetic off the taste of his cum.
Yeah. I did a show with Patrice O'Neill's wife.
I think you say Patrice O'Neill. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, he time tried.
Yeah. No, I did a show with his wife. She was very tall. Very
That's
tall,
it?
very pretty lady. Yeah, that
That's
was
always fun when someone's like, hey, how's that person stand up? Real tall.
tallest comic on the
Tallest
lineup.
comic I've ever seen, Bomb.
Easily. No, she's pretty funny.
There's nothing readily available here. It doesn't look like there's anything that comes up when you
All right, we gotta
search
start
for
diagnosing
medical
farts.
farts or medical diagnosis of farts.
You should start doing it unprompted, too.
Because I will have ones every once in a while. Like, I know my brand, and I'll fart every once in a while, and I'm like, there's something wrong inside.
Yeah, my brand that's a good way to put it, like knowing what yours are like.
Yeah.
Because girl farts, not that I know any girl that farts in front of me that I date for the past year and a half. I don't know anybody like that.
Was she ripping on you right eye already?
Allegedly, it's hard to tell if it's
Okay.
her or who it could possibly be. But if it was her, I would advise her to eat more fiber. That's all I would
See,
say.
you're diagnosing. You're actually a fart nutritionist.
Yeah, that's true.
You might not be able to
A
can
fartritionist.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
that's most nutritionists. So every girl I went to school with that's a nutritionist now. I'm like, you?
You go to a lot. You went to school with a lot of nutritionists.
No, I don't think I know any of them. I'm just trying to
So
make
now
conversation.
every time you smell a fart in public, you just got to walk up to somebody and go, "You should get that checked out. I think
Yeah.
that might be like chlamydia."
That's
Yeah.
pretty a silent fart that somebody tried to hide. If you scooped up behind them and you're like, you're sick.
There's a problem.
Yeah, you're not gonna be around much longer.
I feel like every nutritionist is just the girls that failed out of nursing school. Like they got past the dietary part in the beginning.
Yes.
And then they're like, all right, now we're going to get into the layers of skin. And they just failed. And they're like, well, I mean, I know a lot about broccoli now.
I mean,
I guess I'm a
also
nutritionist.
nutritionist is just like you already know. There's nothing they can tell you that everybody doesn't
It's
know.
so funny, man, but there's so many people in the world that just don't know that like
Yeah, I guess
eat
that was-
vegetables is good.
I guess that was a bit classist of me to assume that everybody
No,
has the
it
same
was
knowledge
waitist.
that I have.
It was a real waitist,
Waitist?
take.
Yeah, dude.
It was a fattest. You're a fattest.
That's gonna be that's a new way to not be fat phobic, as you said. It's not a fat person.
I'm
it's
a
waitist.
waitist.
I'm a waitist.
I'm a weight watcher myself.
Yeah, I'm a weight starer.
And I'm watching a lot of weight shuffle around this fucking country.
Okay, dude.
I'm getting on my soapbox.
You get one dad joke. Don't get on the soapbox. It'll break. You're a weightist.
No, I'm the lightest I've ever been.
True. What do you weigh?
176.
You're getting close to girl weight.
I am.
At your
Promise.
height, when you start to approach,
I'm like a $172.
yeah, you guys are close to girl weight, dude.
No, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna die of being fat.
That's fine.
You got a fatty heart, I bet.
No, probably fatty liver though.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
Does fatty liver doesn't come from drinking? I don't think. I think drinking just fucks up your enzymes. in your liver.
No, I think drinking fucks up a lot of stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm experiencing all.
Guess
the
what?
things
Not
that's fucked
drinking
up.
doesn't solve a lot. I've been
Mostly your
sick for a
bank
year.
accounts, I think drinking fucks up.
True.
Yeah,
alcohol.
dude.
True.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, but
You're-
then when you stop drinking, you just start spending money on dumb shit. Like I downloaded an app where I can design my own T-shirts now. So I've just been spending money
Yeah.
making tees.
I know.
I got a sick, actually, listener, if you're interested, I made a sick Ron Hextall vintage tee, and then I made a Corey Matthews Philly shirt. So
yeah,
if you're interested,
if you guys,
they're
all the
pretty
people who've been
sick.
hankering for those for all these years.
listen.
Big demand for Corey Matthews merchandise.
I hate to
think
say it,
these
that was
days.
the only one I was interested in of the two.
The Corey Matthews one's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's not
That was
bad.
pretty tight. I made that last night.
Yeah.
So I'll
That's
put that
what-
up. We'll put that up on the website, CoreyMatthews.biz.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've been cutting back on the boozing just because I'm becoming older and I.
As you're violently hungover right now.
Well, today doesn't count. Somebody was like, "Oh, I got to fly to fucking Bumblefuck, so let's record at 6 a.m. on a Sunday."
fly. Listen,
The time
John's
has
like-
gone up every
John-
time. It started out at 9 a.m.
John's like, when the owl hoots is when we record in the bright morn. Join me, brothers, as we record our podcast. We play pickleball for promotion. We weren't that good, but they edited it to make us look much better. Why? Why did they do
I'm
that?
not sure the editing actually accomplished that. If I'm being
no, it
honest.
did. That's what we were talking about on the way over. Like we were very bad, and they somehow made us look less bad. But people been coming up to us and saying that they're like, "Man, you guys really suck at pickleball." We're like, "Yeah, but it wouldn't have been entertaining if we were good."
I know people keep
You
coming up
wouldn't
to
have
me.
watched the whole video if we were good at it.
I had
It's not
somebody.
like Kyle walks up to like very intelligent people to get sound bites. It's the same deal.
Right.
It wouldn't be fun if you went and talked to like a pharmacist or something like that. You got to talk to like,
Yeah.
blue collar guy who's already shit faced at the tailgate.
Right. Certainly don't talk to a pharmacist, dude. Find a doctor. Bam. Slights taken. You think I give a hell, dude? I'm Mr. Controversy.
Take that, pharmacist. I'm coming for you.
Pharmacist, more like a farticist. You diagnose people with that. Okay.
So John, we need to talk about your hair. When are you going to go full Jimmy Butler?
we don't.
When are you going full Jimmy Butler?
Oh,
you guys saw
Jimmy
that,
Butler's
right?
going
Jimmy
full
Butler's-
John Montag,
yeah.
if you ask me. I'm his muse. He saw pictures of me in high school and was like, I can be that emo.
It's kind of funny. I saw that reports were like a lot of people within the Miami Heat organization. They said like the quote said like 95% of people in the Heat organization were uncomfortable with him doing that.
It was very uncomfortable.
It was like because it's one of those things. It's one of my favorite things in life. Is like it's funnier in theory than in practice. So like it's funny for the first minute, but media day's 4 hours long.
right.
So like on
He had to
hour
commit to the
2,
bit, which I
yeah.
commend him on.
Yeah, I do, I guess. But Jimmy Butler has this like weird, like fake cool guy personality, which is my least favorite thing somebody can act like.
Yeah.
He has just like the moniker of like, whatever, man, just kind of whatever happens, happens.
There's a lot of former athletes with CTE that have been popping off on Reels and on TikTok recently.
Who do you speak of?
There was a dude, I can't remember his name. If you want to look this up, he played for the Patriots.
Yeah, look up everybody who's played for the Patriots of all time.
First start with Patriots players and then narrow it down to black guy. And then
Tom Brady.
No, there's a former Patriots player who went on there, not Junior Seau. He had a very different ending than this guy.
This
guy might actually say
sunshine and roses. On
no,
a
look
Sunday
up
morning.
like former Patriots player, TikTok, Aaron Hernandez. He went on and dropped a thing like in a manic state talking about how you think that the coaches didn't know what Aaron Hernandez was doing and they weren't covering it up.
Yeah.
Like came at the NFL and stuff. And it was also like right after he just got out of like I think self-committed psychological
Oh, wow.
whatever treatment. Where is it? There's somebody on there.
That's scary, dude. Rob
Yeah.
Gronkowski. You ever think about the fact that Rob Gronkowski could just take your wife in front of you and you couldn't do anything about it?
No, my
For
wife
sure.
doesn't like that dumb of people.
I know. That's what I always think about. Well, I guess it's the alternative because that was kind of my rationale. Is I was watching that guy Sean Strickland was on this podcast with like these two dork fucking like just booze hound guys.
Yeah.
Their whole like genres we drink. And he was like, I could like take your girlfriend in front of you and there's nothing you could do about it. Like bragging about it.
Yeah.
But like he's trying to make the point of, oh, I'm so tough that I could take your girl and you couldn't do anything. But he's really being like, the report is just like, you're going to rape my girlfriend?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I hope she would
that's-
consent somewhat.
That's your flex.
Look at
to
this,
me.
man. They've already wiped it off the internet. They're just talking about how much
Yeah,
the
there's
Patriots
nothing.
suck.
I'm real specific with the search. There's nothing.
Maybe he didn't play for the Patriots.
I think John might have imbibed in a little something.
No,
Just-
no. There was a former NFL player that went off on TikTok about how the NFL was like the coaches were essentially covering up him murdering people.
I do know.
That
I
Aaron
kind of
Hernandez
saw what you're
murdered
talking
people.
about.
But no, the Jimmy Butler thing, like. It is. He really did commit to the bit.
Yeah.
But I want to see him play a whole season, like really emotional. Now.
I know.
Like he just comes out with bandages on his wrists.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like, are
where-
those sweatbands?
Yes.
Or has he been getting deep into the My Chemical Romance catalog?
Yeah, true. If every time they brought the players out, they played "I'm Not Okay" by My Chemical Romance, I'd be like, all right, I can respect
Oh,
that.
that'd be incredible. Welcome to the Black Parade
Maybe-
as a whole new meeting.
There we go.
Maybe not
Now
all
we're
the
talking.
players, but like the injured reserve players, a guy showing up in non-uniform.
Yeah,
playing,
true.
I'm not okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
the
yeah.
NBA needs to adopt the Black Parade.
Yeah,
moniker.
no more like
Fuck
sweatsuits.
me, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That's really what the dude was. What was the guy from My Chemical Romance's name?
Gerard Way.
Gerard Way was writing about the NBA when he wrote the Black Parade.
Yeah.
Hey, he's the racist, not me.
Instead of "I'm not okay," it's "I'm gonna be late." We were late today.
I'm not OKC Thunder.
I'm not okay.
There it is.
Okay, it's not.
Let's just keep doing emo puns.
It's better than anything else we got. You guys want to hear some?
The layup kids instead of the get up kids.
I
That's
just
a good
held in
one.
a fart, so you guys don't have to experience my gut flora. I did that for
Well, we
you
could
guys.
diagnose it right now.
That's why,
live
but
on
I
the pod,
think
yeah.
you guys would actually just diagnose leaving the basement. I think that's how bad.
I had somebody hit me because I've been battling like cold off and on, and it just won't go away. And somebody hit me with that reason. They were like, it all comes down to your gut biome. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's
Just give me a Z-Pack and shut the fuck up.
That's a nutritionist, dude. And then because they know you'll never take it to the next step because you just want to get out of the conversation.
Yeah.
But push it to be like, what does that mean? And then they got to look at you and be like, I do not know.
They're leaning into, have you tried MCT oils? And like, do you know what that is?
You
at
can
all?
make up any acronym you want, dumbass. I
Have
still
you tried
don't believe
LMNOP?
you know.
I've been getting into a lot of LMNOP lately.
Damn, LMNOP used to shut me down when I was in middle school because I would like look. I had a couple of things that proved that I was genuinely retarded. One was that I used to watch shows that had Mary Kate and Ashley in it, and I'd be like, "Where the fuck is Kate?" Like I would be totally like they were like, "Oh, this is Mary Kate and Ashley," and I'd be like,
They put
"I've
her-
never
they put her
seen
in the
Kate
pizza,
once."
I think.
Yeah, truly.
I'm mad that take has never been addressed before.
Yeah.
That's
I was
a
a
really
kid.
good take that it's one of those things where you're like, how is no one, somebody has to have a bit about that.
Maybe, but it used to stress me
If
out.
not, please do that.
They used to have a show called the Mary Kate and Ashley Show, and I'm like, she gets no FaceTime. And I
Maybe
would
Kate's working the camera. I don't know.
That's what I thought, and I would look. and
Oh, Kate, you know what? Kate is their J. You never actually get to see
yes,
her.
true. Yeah, she's off.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your new name is J. Kate Bird.
Yeah, Mary Kate and
J.
Ashley.
Kate Rowling.
And then the same thing. I would look for the letter LMNO, and I was like, there's nothing in there.
I used to hit an M&N-O in there.
Really?
Did you pronounce words wrong a lot as a kid? Were
Yeah.
any good ones that stuck out?
I had to go to speech class growing up. I talked about
Oh,
it.
Oh, I
right.
did that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
What was the toughest
trailer
words?
for me?
They said that's just the thing. They used to send us out to the trailer like these fucking godless heathens. Go out there with our like.
You were the
like-
original Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
totally. Me and my friend, one of my best friends to this day, we get wasted and just start yelling "Trailer Kids" because we were the Trailer Kids. And then 20 years later,
That's
You're like, to be fair, we were 26 and we went back to the school and just yelling at children.
Trailer Kids is one step away from yelling white power. that's the natural evolution.
Trailer Kids, blood and soil. Whoa,
Trailer
whoa, whoa.
Kids, it's our country.
We're going to take this trailer back.
No, I remember
literally they repossessed it. We got to take it back.
We're going to make this trailer dumb again.
I remember speech classes where I fell out of love with a girl that I was deeply in love with in second grade because it was her and I would go out to the trailer, and I don't think I had a bad speech impediment. I just mumbled, and I still mumble to this day, and it's fine. But she had like this weird like, like you listen to her try to sound like talk through
You
that.
just find out she's Indian.
Oh yeah,
She would just walk out and be like,
yeah. Oh, you want to diagnose that smell, but that was
I'm in no curry.
okay. Steph Curry.
Curry up and finish this story, please.
Yeah, okay, current events. Yeah, whatever. But no, then this other kid that I was in there with, so that made me, I couldn't look at her the same anymore. And then there's another kid, I remember being in the class and we had to tell each other what we were dressing up for Halloween. And he kept saying, I'm going to be this, and then my brother's going to be a gullah. And I was like, a what? And I remember like, it was the first time I experienced like laughing at somebody else's expense, I think, that I can recall. And I was like, what? And he's like, My butt is gonna be a gullah. I remember I started to like lean closer. This is like a 9-year-old, not even 9, probably 7 years old. And I started leaning and I started laughing at it. I was like, wait, what? And even the teacher was looking like, what a fever dream of a Monday afternoon.
Yeah, I should be reprimanding Matt, but I don't know what this fucking moron's
like,
saying
and
either.
She was like, I remember her being like, he's telling you, because she couldn't even fucking guess what he was saying. And come to find out, he was saying that as my butt is a boy, but he's dressing up as a girl. Like, so he's saying she was
girl.
dressing up as a girl. And I was like, who the fuck? I was like, this kid's a lost cause, dude.
A lost cause.
Hello. Yeah, careful.
Have you ran into that kid in your adult years at all?
No, he had to have died.
The kid who I grew up with that had a stutter.
What
just
would make you think he died?
You can't get through life talking like that, dude. You imagine you every word you say is so close to some kind of slur. You can't be in like the middle of the city and like
true.
speaking like
You're
that.
just getting the shit beat out of you because people
Yeah.
think you said the N word.
nonstop. Yeah,
Imagine having a speech impediment. You can't tell an EMT you need insulin.
yeah, yeah. Another also what? And then it's Allah.
Assalamu alaikum to you.
Yeah.
Can I please check your vitals?
He needs
now?
the paddles. Let's give him the paddles.
all the while they're like, no, he's just Indian. Yeah, but so I hope that kid does well, Jeremy.
But what words did you struggle with? What was your hardest word as a kid?
My mom used to say I talk like I had a mouthful of marbles, and I mumbled. I just would talk faster than my brain had the capacity for, which I still do, and it's
Yeah.
A-okay.
Turns out you just had ADHD.
Yeah, they probably just wanted me
They just
out of the
diagnosed
classroom.
you wrong. They did not know how to diagnose kids back in the day because if you had like, they didn't have a trailer at my school, but they had like the, I guess it was just special ed. It was still called sped. Yeah, it was sped at the point. It was special ed.
Yeah.
And it was like special ed was either violently like behavioral problem kids,
Yeah.
or kids that were dyslexic.
I always thought that was nuts.
And there was no differentiating the two.
Yeah, there was like this kid is like in a wheelchair and can't move his lower half, and it's like this guy stabbed
This
the
kid
teacher.
burnt
See,
down a nursery.
Yeah.
At my school, special ed was just the janitor that everybody made fun of.
Okay,
Got
yeah. Okay, Jay.
Well, all right, Kate. Let Mary and Ashley get after it.
Also, episode title.
Yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley. That kind of is us three, dude.
We are Mary Kate and Ashley. I call dibs on Mary.
No,
I'm very
Well,
Mary.
technically, it'd be Mary Kate.
wrong. I want to be who is yeah. What?
Which one had bulimia first?
I think they did it. They had twin telepathy. They're like, we're gonna stop eating.
All right, ready on 3. Let's stop eating.
They did
Go.
everything together.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They were making each other throw up.
It's just a hunger pact.
They had dual toilets in their home.
And who would have thought that their younger sister would come out and be more famous than they ever were?
Yeah, and so goddamn hot.
Just a pretty lady.
Holy macaroni and cheese. I'd
Yeah.
follow her to the bathroom in an airport. You can follow them anywhere.
You can follow.
Just can't
You
go
just
in.
can't touch or look or go in.
And when she walks out, just back like you're doing push-ups or something.
There's no law saying I can't wait and smell.
That's an insane. Following somebody around and every time they look at you, you start doing push-ups to make it seem like you were doing something else is pretty fun. In the middle of like a densely populated city.
And you just ask, have you been counting? Do you know how many that was?
No, you can't acknowledge her. You were counting, and every time you're like 704.
There are. I
705.
have, because I've been in airports a lot lately, and that's the best place to people watch. I've witnessed a couple people sneaking workouts in while they're waiting for a flight.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? Just sit back like the rest of us. Do this fat face thing in the chair.
Yep.
And just scroll through Instagram like the rest of us.
Yeah,
You
look
don't
through your
have to-
phone.
You don't have to pull your shoes out and go jog up and down the airport.
Yep.
It's a lot. I was in Miami. It was nothing but fake butts and like dudes doing crunches at every terminal.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. It is
Yeah.
crazy. People get fake butts.
It really is.
Because
And-
like there is no, I don't know. I understand that they say like it's for them, but it's like it's another one of those things
Imagine
where
sitting on a fake butt.
cool. I have. They hate it. I make them lay on their bellies and I go, "Let me sit on it now." And they go, "One, you get one time."
You didn't pay for this.
And I go, "I'm a boy, you're a gullah." And then
Tonight, I want to be the gullah and you're the boy.
I make them do roller coaster with their butt. Like, you know, when you used to sit on your dad's knee and he'd be like, "Ooh," I sit on her butt and I go, "Jiggle it for me." And she goes, "Airport security's on the way, buddy."
You're on that little golf cart that they drive fat people in the airport.
Yeah.
Fat and old people.
Yeah.
You know what? Old people need their own fucking airline. I'm on that mood now. Old people don't know how to navigate an airport. It's like they all, I will say this though, they dress like they're flying in the 40s. They're all like in a suit with a top hat, like
Yeah.
ready to fly. They're all ready to hit their secretary.
True.
But it was just a flock of old people flying back from Europe with me. None of them knew how to get on the plane. I don't think they knew how seats worked.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And old people is just a I don't know. They need their own fucking airline.
I agree. I don't really like old people doing almost anything. Anytime I see an old person driving, they look like they're like, what the fuck?
You should have to retest for a driver's license. That whoever runs, I'm not going to vote probably ever again because I don't think it matters. But whoever runs on the platform of like old people should fucking get tested for everything again.
Yeah.
I'm voting for them twice.
I agree. And I guess that you could say that that's ageist, but babies can't drive.
No, be ageist. Listen. Yeah, we don't let young toddlers drive.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
If we're going to let old people drive, then my daughter should be allowed to take the driving test.
Yes.
She's 3. I think she would crush it.
The DMV is already
By
bad
it,
enough.
I mean a
You guys are
person.
killing this.
Yeah, true.
Also, only ugly girls should be allowed to drive. Hot girls are not allowed to
Ugly
drive
girls should
anymore.
have to drive hot girls around.
Hot girls drive. My girlfriend drives, like,
Fucking humble brag.
whatever, dude.
Actually, you just said only ugly girls should be allowed to drive, and you're like, my bitch be driving.
She be well, dude. They drive. It's unbelievable. Like they get in, like they drive pretty normal on the roads, but once you put them in like somewhere where it's like just take it easy, they're like, "Arr!" Like we're in small
How is
parking
she at
lots.
parallel parking?
I don't even. I say let me do it,
Why is that? Why is that?
and then I
the-
go and I do it way worse than she would.
That should be the biggest test of when if you want to change your gender. The parallel parking test decides if you can transition.
fair.
If you're a girl and you want to become a guy, you should be able to parallel park a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
True, or else you're
without a
appropriating.
backup camera.
Yes.
It's a very specific.
That's what I
car,
drive.
yeah.
That's what I drive. And it doesn't have a backup camera. And when you drive with a backup camera for like 10 years and then you don't have one,
Yeah.
you really get back to basics. You forget how important fundamentals are.
True.
With parallel parking without a camera. But yeah, if you want to transition, you should have to be able to parallel park. Also, women start parallel parking.
They should make a service for instead of having a parallel park, you should be allowed to put a woman's kid underneath of your car so that a strong like lady where they have like that thing where they can move
Ooh,
cars
yeah.
has to come move the car
Lift
into
your
the
car
spot.
into the spot.
So you have to get a hold of her son, her young son, put him under your car where she, like her adrenaline kicks
Yeah.
in and she'll move it into the spot for you.
The app's just called Mother,
Mo-
but it's got the umlaut over
Yep.
the U, so it's like Uber.
yeah, and like you could pick like
This is just complicated child abduction. That's what this is.
No, the mom brings her own kid.
and everybody's like all the stars instead of 5 stars how good they are. It's like 5 stars for how much they love their kid. Like if they don't love their kid that much, they're not going to be able to move it because they're like, I don't really care if he's under there.
Yeah.
But if they adore their kid, that's a 5 star because she'll move it quick as shit.
Ooh, there should be another feature on that app where the woman elects for a guy to come and park her car for him, but then in payment, she has to sit there next to it and he mansplains exactly how he parked it perfectly.
Yeah.
And and she just has to sit there and be like, oh, you're so smart and so strong.
He's got to explain like lyrics and rap songs to her. yeah, she's got to sit through that. He's like, so Eminem actually, that's a double entendre in this part. Yeah.
Yeah, you know in Rap God, he's not actually talking about himself. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh.
deep.
And every Christopher Nolan movie, you got to explain
Yeah,
that.
you got to make her watch cuts of Dark Knight. Yeah, like I get that it's a comic book movie, but it's actually deeper than that. Barbie's stupid. This one's cool.
You know what, Piss? Did you watch Oppenheimer? I think we talked about it.
Yeah, I
earlier.
saw it. Yeah.
He just reused all of his cool shots from The Dark Knight.
What do you mean?
You haven't seen The Dark Knight. We talked about this,
I
I
have
think,
seen The Dark
already.
Knight.
So there's that one shot.
Now, hold on now. I've seen. Don't ever say that again, dude.
No, we
I've
talked
seen
about
it.
this, and you claimed you had not seen The Dark Knight.
No, that's
Jay, pull up every
bullshit.
episode we've ever had. Let's watch them all
on
back
it.
now.
Guys, I'm right on it.
Damn, we should do a watch along of our own former episodes.
Just see how far we've fallen.
But no, so in The Dark Knight, he does that one cool shot. The Scarecrow guy who's got the burlap bag over his face.
Oh, you mean Batman Begins?
Batman Begins. Actually, that's what it was.
I have
You
not
haven't
seen that,
one.
no.
So Scarecrow, who is Oppenheimer.
Sure.
What's his name? Nathan Fillion or whatever. What's his,
It's an entirely different person.
Sirius something. He's got a really Irish name. What the
Yeah.
fuck's his name?
Killian
guy.
Murphy,
Killian Murphy. Killian's Irish red.
who my girlfriend thinks is hot, and it makes me upset.
He's attractive in a weird
No,
way.
he's
He's got a
not.
sunken in face. But listen,
He's scary looking.
in his Batman movie, there's a shot where he puts the mask on and he sprays a nerve agent in people's faces. And when they look at him, he's in focus and shaky and everything behind him is blurred. So that one is exactly what he used in all the cool shots in Oppenheimer. And he was like, look at this fucking shot. And you're like, dude, you already test ran this one on us. It's like somebody just using old bits and being like, yeah, I
No,
fucking
it's
just
a
wrote that
director's
one.
cut.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why
Also,
would he change up his
I don't know.
method
He's just,
if it, you know.
come up with
Directors
new...
can have signature shots. That's like their
True.
thing.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, dude. Any other shitty movie?
I forgot
opinions you
Matt
want?
was an auteur.
What? I have autism. I told you that.
Autistic or-
Yeah. Oh, Tor.
Aw, Tor.
Oh, Tor, you look good. Did you lose weight, Tor?
Oh, Tor, you going on that Weight Watchers again? hon?
Tor. You were too good for him, Tor. Oh. Yeah, that's so funny when girls break up.
Who's your favorite auteur?
Like an author?
No, as an auteur is is a director that has like I think there's a requirement, right? A film auteur. You're in cameras. You should.
Yeah, you do cameras, Jay.
Not in film.
like Wes Anderson is an auteur.
I'm a hack. You know this.
I think like Quentin Tarantino is an auteur. I think it's somebody who has one style and they've done a lot really well in that style.
Yeah, okay. I drove past
I
it.
took one film
Yeah, you
class
got
in college.
Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Wes Anderson is definitely there.
Wes Anderson is like he's my go-to
100%.
auteur when I think about it. Like everything he shoots looks similar but is different, kind of thing.
Martin Scorsese smiles like he's showing you a picture of his penis to be like, is it good? Every smile he has, he looks like he's like, is
That
it?
is true.
What do you
He's
think?
like, surprise.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino, dude.
Martin
You wanna talk
Scorsese,
about-
he smiles as a guy that's gotten away with people thinking he's Italian his whole life, but he's just definitely Jewish.
Yeah. There was these people that went to my college, or no, they went to a girl I went to high school with. It was like a year older than me. Went to a different college and got kicked out because there's a video of her saying the N-word, and I kind of was like,
I've
she
seen
could
that
have
video.
Yeah.
I know exactly what video you're talking about.
She could have gotten away with it if, like, at the end of the,
It was say the word.
No, she did. She was on Snapchat and she was like, "I'm here. Like, we're not worried." Like, she just was blatantly racist. But I was like, she would have got away with it if, like, it was a Snapchat video. If it like faded to black and said directed by Quentin Tarantino, it would have been like, "Oh, it's just tasteful. It's it's nice."
the end of the TikTok or Snapchat video, someone pulls a mask off and she's like, I would have gotten away with it if it was you.
wasn't for the-
battling
don't say it
woke
again.
people.
Tarantino is kind of like the self-service director. Like in like he just does everything he wants to do in his movies. Like
Yeah, like putting himself in every one of them.
Yeah.
Well, he just drops the N-bomb like 15 times in one
True.
scene in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And then was it the vampire movie?
He
He's got a
leans
foot
into that
fetish.
probably
Yeah.
autistic
So he
category.
does the shot off the foot, like a liquor shot off
Oh,
the
yeah,
foot
yeah.
of that one actress, and he just like put
Oh, yeah.
himself in that role to
Yeah,
do
it
that.
definitely was not in the script too. He's like, "No, it's important for the movie. It's
Yeah.
important for the movie. I
Where he
gotta
just comes up with it on the spot.
yeah, I think I have to suck her toes. I think the character would suck her toes."
In this next one, I think my character definitely needs to get pegged by Margot Robbie. Can we get her on this piece?
That's
Is she
pretty
available?
fun.
And you're like,
That's a-
whoa, that's real specific. Dude.
Yeah, the ones where like the actor knows the role better than the writers or whatever thing. If every actor was just like tried to shoehorn in sucking toes.
What's the name? Mel Gibson was like, I think in this role, my character's an actual murderer.
Yeah,
Like, let me
yeah.
pull the trigger on this. Is there any new news with that?
Mel Gibson,
Yeah, no, not Mel Gibson. Who's the other guy that shot a guy and a lady in the face?
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson's just.
I think he
very
was
religious and
acquitted.
racist,
I'm pretty
right?
sure he was like acquitted
Yeah?
of any
Yeah.
wrongdoing. I think they charged like other people in the set. I think like people that mishandled the firearms.
Damn,
and
that
put
sucks.
stuff in
I
it.
think she acquitted living. Anyway, I hope her family's okay.
Okay, Ashley, chill out.
No, dude, I think they did ended up getting the guy who was supposed to like the whatever they're called, the stunt coordinator or whatever,
The gun guy.
the
on
gun
set.
guy,
The gunnist.
Alec Baldwin.
There's some girl in the back, and they're like, you gave him a gun that was loose. She's like, I don't know. I'm a nutritionist, and I got this job the other day.
Yeah.
I blew the director, and I got on the set. I'm sorry. I didn't know I'd be handling firearms.
It is her job, and sometimes you're at your job and you're like, shoot me in the fucking face. It's like, careful.
Yeah, that was just the day you decided to mail it in.
Yeah, it was just a real long day. Oh, all right.
Somebody has it's like the same hacky joke where somebody was just like, September 11th, 2001. Somebody walked in their office, they're like, I just wish a fucking plane would fly into this shit. I hate this job so fucking bad.
Who would have thought me asking for that every day would come true?
Yeah, I know.
Turns out dreams do come true. Oh, dude, I saw a funny thing. So I flew back into Newark, and when you're going through customs to give your passport, up on the wall, they have these really big Hall of Fame of New Jersey. And it's all the people that have been inducted into the Hall of Fame of New Jersey. So, like, Thomas Edison's up there because he invented the light bulb in Jersey. Whitney Houston because she's from Newark. And the third one is 9/11.
Oh my God.
9/11
That
is
didn't
in,
even take place in New Jersey.
It's in the New Jersey Hall of Fame. They're
Oh
like the
my-
Garden State recognizes your struggle, New York.
Did you see the video of the guy falling into the 9/11 memorial?
Oh yeah, he was just like kind
He
of
just-
hanging off the edge.
Yeah,
there. Hang
did you
on,
see
I'm
this?
pulling that
No.
up.
Some homeless dude just climbed, jumped down.
And then one of his homeless friends came by 30 minutes later and also fell in there.
It's so funny to think that he like is looking for it. He thinks
Somebody-
it's further down.
Another homeless guy fell into the Tower 7 memorial 3 blocks away.
Some Andrew Fox had a great new joke that he was talking about. He just got divorced and he just got married again. And he was like, yeah, I just got divorced and now I'm getting married again. He was like, that's like I just ran out of Tower 1 and ran over to like Tower 2. It was like, I'll be good in here.
That joke can be brought to you by Andrew Fox, everyone.
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome to the portion of the podcast where Matt just tells other people's jokes.
I can't think of any funny ones. Sorry. I says the guy who just wrote it's 9 new minutes and now I'm treating myself like I'm Picasso.
Damn, you humble bragged about having a hot girlfriend. You humble brag about 9 new minutes of stand up. I'm proud of you.
Having a hot girlfriend has nothing to do with me.
I don't know.
It has nothing to do with me.
You've been a roundabout way. Just said your girlfriend's ugly.
Look, dude, you just follow a girl to the bathroom.
Sometimes they go home with you.
Sometimes they have to.
Sometimes it's your bathroom.
Oh, not only should every teacher have a gun, every McDonald's employee should have a gun too.
I think every McDonald's employee does have a gun. Oh, he's just bathing. He didn't fall in.
Yeah.
Well, no, he just like kind of like lays on the edge and just drifts in. How
Oh,
deep
nice.
is that?
I mean,
Does
that's a
anyone
perfect
know?
way to go out.
Yeah, like that initial fall is already pretty.
Yeah, that's a pretty big splash.
That's at least like a story up, I guess. And then I don't know how that just looks like a fucking the 300 pit.
Oh, that's how they should execute anyone that's charged with terrorism. Gerard Butler gets the 300 kick him into that pit.
Gerard Butler, but like real Gerard Butler.
Yeah, real Gerard
like
Butler,
fat
in the
regular
300,
guy.
but still in the 300.
Yes,
Just
yeah.
in
Uniform.
sweatpants.
Yeah.
They just take people from Guantanamo Bay, and that's their death sentence. Is that like an endless pit? Does that go all the way to China?
That I wonder where.
It's New York. I doubt it. It goes into the top of a subway somewhere.
Ooh, nice. It goes into where the mole people live.
it's like Mario. You're gonna pop out of a different.
Bigger. You pop
Pop
the
out
other
the East
memorial.
Village.
That's what he thought was gonna happen. He was playing Mario.
Look, he just like kind of hangs.
To be fair,
over
he
that,
might be
though.
on mushrooms. He just powered up.
I've never done
Dude,
that on mushrooms.
That's the slowest suicide ever. He's bleeding.
Yeah, I think he fell and it broke his legs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's gonna pop out bigger, and then somebody like off camera. There's somebody shooting a turtle shell at somebody.
They're just
He's
gonna give
getting-
metal legs. He'll
He
get
gets
the
the
most
flashing.
invincible homeless
Hits when
guy
the
ever.
flashing star turbo runs through the city. He
That's so
collects all
funny.
the other homeless people's food.
I hope nobody's thought of that angle for that video because that's a lot of fun to think about.
Homeless people should be messing up monuments more. I think that's what they're there for.
Yeah,
Homeless people should ride on any monument that has a horse. There should always be a homeless person riding like they're on the back of a motorcycle
Yeah.
pretending.
yeah. You should be able to like sleep on the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah, if and when I lose my mind, I'm just going to go to wherever there's the most memorials and just talk to them all the time.
Yeah, the DC Mall or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of sick.
This is just
What
a
are you
guy.
gonna do?
in-
What are you gonna do with the Washington Monument?
I don't know. This is the most
Let's
extreme
go. I'm
thing I've
sitting
ever
on that
seen.
thing, dude.
The next video that played is a guy in one of those motorcycle cages where
No,
you
it's
just go
a-
around in circles and it's on fire, but he can't get out of it because he has to wait till they put the fire out.
No, this is the same video. This is where the guy ended up.
This is how he broke his legs and he walked over.
That
to
was the other
9/11
side of the
memorial.
portal.
Yeah, this is the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that when they're taking pictures of it. Right behind it is a 3-ring circus. I don't know.
I do. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'm the boy. I'm the boy of the year.
I've been traveling all over the map, man.
Yeah, me too, dude.
How
I
was
went-
Miami? What'd you do down there?
Miami's all right. I ate
Do
a
you fly
Cuban
there?
sandwich. I flew there.
You fly a lot.
I've been flying like crazy. I'm very good. I wanted
Did
to
you
talk
go
about
to Coyo
this.
Taco? That's my favorite taco place. In
No,
Miami.
I did
when
get
we went down.
tacos on the beach, and it was very nice. Me and a guy, an Austrian guy I work with, who I can't really understand a lot of words that he says. We had a really cute taco date on the beach. I think everyone thought we were on a first date. It was
Yeah.
great. We were giggling. He was like, "These are so good." And I was like, "I know, right? Welcome to America. These aren't American. These are made by a Cuban guy."
That's the best part of American food is that it's mostly other people's.
Yeah, we don't
food.
have any food.
Yeah.
Have you
Not,
tried?
do
have you
hot
guys tried
dogs count?
pizza?
I think hot dogs count.
No, Frankfurter. It's German.
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
They remind me of that every time I go over there.
They brag about hot dogs.
They're like, listen, it wasn't that bad, and we made hot dogs. You're like, whoa.
I had to say they have no right to brag about anything.
Nah, you just got to be like, you can eat those things.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that was
I don't know
well
what
worth
that
it.
meant. No, Miami was
You
all
mean they
right.
could put them in your ass?
Miami, dude, it's. I don't know. I went down there while the Phillies were playing the Marlins back up here, and so I brought every Phillies T-shirt I own, and I walked around waiting for someone to be like, fuck you. I saw like 3 people in Marlins hats, and I was like, hey, we're playing tonight.
Yeah.
And they're like, huh? K.
Why is he talking to me about my fish
And then I
shirt?
point and they're like, dude, I don't fucking know
They
what
don't
this
give a
hat
shit,
is.
yeah.
They give it to you when you land on a raft here.
It's my fish shirt. I'm just wearing my fish shirt today, dude.
So, and now I'm going to be in Vegas for the entire Phillies Diamondback series. I'm going to Bryce Harper's homeland. I'm going to go pay homage to him. While
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, he's from Vegas. He's like a religious kid from Vegas.
I saw he doesn't drink.
Yeah, no, I think there's a big chunk of religious people that like went to Vegas to try to like change sin, and then they
really?
just gave up and they're like, man, we just live here now. Fuck.
Oh, like missionaries?
Yeah. Then now they're just all doing this.
I guess if you're instead of being a missionary, you're more of a doggy style when you go to
Yeah,
Vegas
to be fair,
try to.
missionary is probably the least used position in Vegas.
Yeah, they're
'Cause
like
no one
this-
wants to look their prostitute in the eyes.
We're not missionaries. We're like lazy
no
side
one's
sexers.
paying for a missionary.
Yeah,
Let's be
true.
Yeah, speak for yourself, brother. You give me a big broad.
Hey, I'm going to Vegas this week.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Have you ever been to Vegas?
No, I'm
You're not
kind of
missing anything.
scared. Yeah.
It's all right. It's nothing like it's cool to walk around and be like, oh, look at that. It's just a bigger Atlantic City.
Atlantic
That's
City
all
it
It
is.
is.
That's what I
That's
heard.
what I tell people. Like, I had Atlantic City 45 minutes from my house growing up. Like, when I was 21, you would go down there every other weekend. So, like, Vegas, I could get drunk enough in Atlantic City where I thought I was in Vegas. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
true.
That's like my theory when everyone's like, you got to go to tropical islands. I'm like, no, I can go to Sea Isle and get really fucked up on a beach
Yeah.
and think I'm in Hawaii.
Yeah, true. Drink with
I
19
mean, the
year olds.
hepatitis content is the same above Vegas and Atlantic City. So, like,
Plus, Atlantic
there's
City
that
is
much
not
of a
on
difference.
fire. Take that, Hawaii.
What the
what happened?
freaking crud?
It burnt down, right?
What the
The
hell?
whole island or all of them?
The
Not
Rock,
Oprah-
apparently
not
The Rock
Oprah's
and
house.
Oprah did it. Yeah, The Rock and Oprah did it. So
Yeah, you want to talk about two fucking big black chicks, The Rock and Oprah. We were at a.
Were we
this thing-
talking about that?
No, I thought we were. My bad. We were at this like brewery tasting thing. It was just a fun tale.
wait, did we just weren't we just talking about something?
Yeah, what was
What
it?
were we talking
Well, now
about?
we're talking about a
Traveling.
brewery tasting.
Oh,
Gotta keep
Vegas.
up,
No,
John.
I want to hear about what your thoughts on Vegas. You're scared of it?
I'm scared of it. Yeah, because I don't want to get beat up. I don't want to get kidnapped.
No one's going to kidnap you.
You don't think so?
You got to think about it. Like, the only reason they're going to kidnap somebody is if they can make money off of them. So unless there's a ring of people kidnapping people for crowd work, I think you're okay.
I don't do crowd work, dude. Crowd work's hacky and sucks.
Someone's
dude.
behind a curtain somewhere. They're just like, fucking ask him where he works. Ask him what he does for a living.
Yeah, dude.
Are you two dating? Are
Yeah.
you two dating?
What's up with cars? Am I right?
That's not crowd work.
No, then you go into what do you drive?
Okay, true.
So yeah, Vegas. I don't know. I think there's a lot of like lore and everything around Vegas, and then you get there and you're like, oh, it's just people in motorized scooters playing slots, and dudes that never get away from their family being like, fucking what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And
Yeah.
you're like, that's chlamydia. That goes back with you every fucking time.
Is there a Trump casino in Vegas? Or is that just
There's
a
gotta
city?
be, right?
I don't think it's actually his casino. I think what happens now is basically the Trump name is a licensing fee. So any building
Okay.
that has Trump's name on it, they just pay for the license.
Oh,
to
can we
have his
license
name
your
on it.
basement out to
Totally,
Trump?
yeah.
No, we should start a Hillary Clinton casino.
True.
That'd be kind of fun. Everybody just, I mean, it would just have to be like 15-year-old kids.
Yeah, there's just a huge effigy of an owl that we burn every day.
Yeah. They get like a drink, you know, they like the drinks that are floaters, where it's like a beer and it's got a shot in it.
It's instead of Bohemian Grove, it's Brohemian Grove.
Yeah, it's just a Miller Lite with a shot of adrenochrome
It's
in it.
Barstool presents the Hillary Clinton Casino.
There's
I
no,
was thinking of that. I flew out to Europe with a bunch of Jewish guys, and some of them were the bros. Some of them were like young, like 20-something-year-old dudes. And you're like, you know, they want to take off that big old hat and the yarmulke and just party. And I
Yeah.
was like, those are the Hebrews. There's Hebrews. There's
Hebrews.
Hebrews.
Hebrews, is that
Yeah.
a thing?
It's going to be now.
I was thought, yeah,
We're
how about,
trademarking.
I was
that?
also
Yeah.
thinking instead of He-Man, it's Heeb-Man, and it's just He-Man, but he's also Jewish.
I like, yeah, he's just a regular Jewish
yeah,
guy.
yeah. And he's
It's
just
an
like,
untapped market. I'm about this.
I
right
think
now.
Heeb-Man is good, but I think that's also I think you can't call people Heebs.
Yeah, his superpower is that his stomach hurts.
I have the power.
My stomach hurts.
Oh my God! I ate too much matzah.
Oh my
again.
God.
so dry.
It's
How much salt is in this?
it's so funny because you think you're overdoing it with that accent, and then
Yeah.
you actually hear like Jewish guys from New York, and you're like, oh, I'm underplaying how much they're actually that guy.
yeah. Oh, dude, Jewish beer garden, Hebrews.
Hebrews. There it is.
I really think we should ease off the Jewish population, considering
That was
Yeah,
that was
true.
tough.
Right
That was
now.
the day that I flew, and I was thinking. I got off the plane and I learned about the attacks over in Israel, and I was like, well, I have to just forget all the thoughts I've had for the last 8 hours.
Yeah.
Let's just start my day.
Did you guys hear about the one Playboy playmate who like posted stuff on social media.
Mia
that was
Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, she was in
Former porn star,
favor
yeah.
of Palestine, and then Playboy just like cut her off entirely. Like, are we that concerned that the user base is that worried about it when they're watching?
Yeah, I don't
videos?
think anyone's tuning
Yeah.
into Playboy to be like, I wonder what her political stance is.
Yeah, I know. She's got 2 big fake political stances attached to her body. She used to be the big dog around
It's a
town.
real divide in the Senate.
yeah, yeah. You want to talk
The
about
imagine
that's the
that,
Gaza
yeah.
Strip right in between her tits.
One boob's conservative, and one boob's liberal too.
Congress instead of Congress? What is matzah?
It's a ball.
You're the worst.
You
guy.
call me Johnny Matzo Ball like 14 times a week.
Yeah, it
and
doesn't
you
mean I
don't
know
even
what it means.
is.
Yeah, that's what adds to the charm of it.
Like, I don't know anything.
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Matzah is a type of bread. I think it's unleavened bread, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Unleavened.
Unleavened.
Unleaded
I mean,
gas.
it hasn't risen. It's unlike Christ.
It's like
one
bread without yeast.
Do you
It's
think that's
everything
why
but
they
the
like
yeast.
unrisen bread? Because they're like, Jesus rose.
It comes on. Yeah,
Technically, the Catholics like it too. That's what the host is.
Yeah, they got to get better hosts.
True.
We talked about that. We did talk about
We've
getting
talked
a
about
bowl
that, yeah.
of a bowl of it just to eat, right?
We should
Oh,
totally.
Cheez-Its?
You can get it on
Yeah, Cheez-Its.
Amazon. It's not hard to find.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah.
My cousin's husband did it. That's not
Oh,
that
yeah,
good.
we-
of
I think
My
we've-
cousin's husband did it one time.
my cousin's
actually.
husband did it one time. Anyway, guys, what about Jimmy Butler's hail?
No, dude. We were at a. I found out me and my girlfriend are both equally pieces of shit. We were at the brewery tasting I was saying, and they had these things called like beat boxes, which is just boxed wine. And the girl was like selling it to us, kind
beet
of
wine?
beat box.
Was it made of beets?
No, it's just like you.
That's how you open it?
Yeah, I'm gonna beatbox. You rap. Ready, set, go.
Top to the bottom, left to the right, inside or out, morning or night. We're coming from the basement, we go to the roof. Coming at you bitches, I told you the truth. We're not fucking around, we're not playing today. Matt is cool, but he's gay. I don't trust a word that he says cause he's stupid. I don't trust a word that he says cause I'm lucid. Damn. Did I just spit bars?
Did we just make the song of the summer?
Did we just come at Durag and the Deer Tag? They think
A
they
little
got bars?
bit. Yeah, you guys came. At
I'm
them
not gonna
pretty hard.
lie. I was above myself in that moment. That just flowed out of me. I can't wait to watch it back, and it's terrible.
Yeah, their podcast sounds like the start of like a street joke.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna be more proud of me. I thought you
I
were
thought it
gonna
was
get
really
up
good.
and hug me.
Absolutely, I thought it was really
All
good.
right, we should just start. That's our new segment. We're just gonna rip off Durag and the Deer Tag.
Yeah, have a black dude, a wigger, and a Jewish guy walk into a bar. They're doing a podcast. It's called the Do Rag and the Deer Tag. It's at Raven Lounge. That's the bar.
A black guy, a Jewish guy, and a wigger walk into the bar. Jewish guy buys it. Black guy. I don't know. All right, can I rap again?
Yeah.
Let me try that again.
Oh, but so we're at the brewery tasting, and the girl's like,
I
"This
didn't even
is
say the N word. Sorry. Go.
You as well. You should
I
not.
rapped without saying the N word. That's white rap history right there.
Yeah, you're the Nelson Mandela.
Usually, the
rapper.
first time a white guy raps, he accidentally says it 43 times.
Cannot relate. I used to rap back in the day. Fucking chicken Caesar salad rap. We're at
I
the-
should just rap again, right? That'll save this podcast. Sorry,
We're at
brewery
the
tour.
tasting, and she's showing us the boxes or whatever, and she's like, "This one actually has no sugar. The ones with more sugar have a higher alcohol content." And she was like, "They're perfect for just like, sitting at home with the family, or like if you have some friends over." And then Gab was like, "The movie theater."
I mean, she's
he
not
was
wrong.
like, "The fuck?" I mean,
Not wrong.
maybe, yeah, I guess. And
Ooh,
then-
if you guys want in, we just took our daughter to her first movie theater experience.
yeah.
I think we're gonna go every 2 weeks. If you guys just want to join in and start watching Paw Patrol movie and Dora the Explorer movie,
Down.
Me and Gab
just
were.
you guys get ripped on box wine while my daughter dances
No,
in the aisles.
that's when I bring mushrooms. I think. At least
Oh
me and
yeah.
Matt.
We were talking about recreate. We saw those pictures. They're really cute, but we were talking about recreating it with Zach. Just having
scared
Zach
under a
sitting on
blanket.
me. It's like me and Gab, and just Zach sits there, and he's
That's pretty
nervous.
good.
Yeah, we laughed about that to ourselves, and then
I love Zach. I miss Zach. How's Zach doing?
I hope he's dead, dude. I'm just kidding. We had a nice
You're
time.
like, I'm gonna be
Fuck,
honest.
man.
His door hasn't
Let-
opened in days, and there's a smell coming out.
Last night we oh god, we were sick in our brains, but we were smacked sitting on the couch being like top 10 female vocalists. Whitney Houston, Adele, Amy Winehouse, R.I.P. And then
All
we would
time?
just put on, yeah.
You're not tossing old stiff bones Celine Dion in there.
We put her in there.
Dude, her heart will go on.
Yeah.
The rest of her will not. But
What
her
about
heart
Cher?
will.
Does Cher make that list?
Cher did not get
I
in
think
there.
she's in like the top
Cher,
15, but not
dude,
the top
but
10.
yeah,
Cher,
she
you know
sounds like
what
a
sucks
falcon.
is like I was introduced to old Cher. That's how I first knew her. You see young Cher, she was like top tier babe back
Yeah.
in the day.
Oh yeah, totally.
I never knew it until her former husband ran into a tree and died.
Yeah.
skiing, and then they started showing old clips of them. I was like, oh, Cher was a dime back in the day. Now she's just like an
Is that
old,
how her
scary
husband
mother.
died?
Yeah, Sonny
Yep,
Bono. He
died
skied
in
into a tree.
Yeah.
That's what is he? A
Talk
cartoon
about
character?
you know that's a good way to go out. Like that guy jumped
Is
into the
it?
9/11 memorial.
Yeah, I totally disagree.
if you're a big ski guy and you're like, I just want to die on the hill.
I think he was just a hobbyist who was there for one weekend and died.
Yeah,
He's
he's
getting on the
sweat.
lift and they're like, Sonny, you forgot your poles. And he's like, trust me, where I'm going, I don't need poles.
Yeah,
He just goes head first into a tree like a rocket. Dude, imagine you know how have you skied before?
yeah.
You fall constantly. So you're constantly like sitting in snow on the hill, especially if you snowboard. But imagine you're just sitting there snowboarding and you're like, man, I'm really starting to get the hang of this. And you look over and you go, holy shit, is that Sonny Bono?
Yeah, but
he's
he's
going
like,
kind of fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Fucking
just
dies.
right into a tree. He just splatted.
Yeah, I would watch Sonny Bono explode. Sonny Explodo. Like, comment, share.
Sonny no bueno.
No.
Yeah, that was better than yours.
Yeah, of course.
Sonny explode.
Yeah, but I had one. We just got our. We did have to.
We are
hard
rapping
out.
hard out.
I'm trying to think if I had any incredible more tales. Oh, this is kind of fun. I drove past a place that said that it was an auto body thing, and they did raps and films. And I like the idea of thinking that they just had like chicken Caesar salad raps, and they played like the line.
Tarantino films.
Yeah.
We're actually just into all tours and chicken Caesar reps here.
Yeah.
Actually, what do you got coming up? We'll wrap it up real quick. Jay Bray's got to go to his real job.
Most
Yeah,
importantly,
debatable.
most importantly, November 11th. 4 p.m. at Helium Comedy Club. The post-game show will be at Helium Comedy Club. We're very excited about that. We've been working on that for a while.
This is big news. If you live in the Philly area and you watch or listen to this show, come out to that because it's a show that we really love doing.
Yep.
And if we can get it to be a regular at Helium, would be fucking incredible.
Yeah, John's the kid who got the A on the group project, and he hasn't been in school in 3 years. But
Yeah, but he's some are saying the best part of the show. So.
yeah, John had mono and somehow walked in on an A on the group project.
Listen, mono.
Mono y mono. But yes, please come November 11th, 4 p.m. We would
Never
love
forget.
like, grab tickets. It would mean a lot to us. Please, please. But yeah, that's the most important thing.
You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I post them on the old IG. I don't know anything about whether or not my dad respects me. I think he does. I think he kind of like has some level of respect, but I think he also thinks I did a lot for this kid, and this is where he ended up.
Yeah. Anyway, so post-game comedy November 11th. October 27th, I'll be at the Waynebrook Inn out in Waynebrook, PA, in the middle of a cornfield, but great venue. If you're in the Lancaster area, go there. We'll party with some Amish. We'll have some fun. I don't know.
I do.
Anything else you want to plug?
Oh, yeah. Also, Helium. I'll be at Helium on Halloween night doing a crowd work show, Jim Gillespie's show. That'll be a lot of fun. So grab tickets for the Helium, the October 31st, November 11th. Brush your hair. Brush your hair.
Brush yo hair
The Hillary Clinton Casino.
and spa.